Good morning. We have the Vice Chair of the County's First Ladies Association with us. Could you kindly introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Nazi Kivutha, First Lady, Makueni County. I'm also the Vice Chair of the County First Ladies Association.
Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning and
Thank you.
spending the entire training with us. Could you tell us whether there's anything you have learned during the training about menstruation that you didn't know before?
Oh, plenty. I learned a lot. I really grateful for coming here because even though I have been doing this, but I have been doing it in a haphazard way. I learned a lot about the importance of disposal, waste disposal, which I didn't at all put an emphasis in my project. I learned that it makes more sense being more systematic. I would give sanitary towels, but I would just give sanitary towels. And in the talking, in the psychoeducation, I would load it with so much, including motivation, and it would be too loaded for them. But now I have learned the structure. I have learned the methodology. I have learned that you have to know where you are going from point A to point B, to be systematic. But most importantly, the disposal factor is a real factor, because as we give sanitary towels, where is this waste going? That was an eye-opener for me.
Well, thank you so much for that. And now that we've spent almost 6 days together, what was the most exciting session for you?
Oh, the lab. I really enjoyed the lab. There are some of the methods of menstrual hygiene which I didn't know about, like the cup. Also the importance of the tampoo, how it can be used. I was just focusing on the sanitary towel, and the reusables are not that bad after all. It's just the way you use them and the way you conceive of them. So all these methods I learned could be used in different situations with different people, different cultures, and for me, that I'm taking that home. I don't have to insist on the disposable sanitary towels, but I have some options which people can choose. So I give them choices.
Wonderful. And now when you take it back, could you tell us a bit about what your commitment is? And apart from speaking about sanitary towels, I mean, how is it going to influence your work moving forward?
I have to break the silence, definitely. Now, and breaking the silence starts from my home, and it goes into the county executive. I'll share it with my committee. I have a committee of the First Ladies initiatives, and this is something which I have to share with them, because I share all my initiatives, and them missing me for a whole week, they'll want to know where was I and what did I get from the 1 week, and that is the point where I will start. I also intend to involve my colleagues, fellow First Ladies more. They were here, some of them, but because of some commitment or the other, they couldn't stay the whole program. I was fortunate that I had slotted this time for this program, and I want to share that with them. Maybe, and I'm saying maybe because there are so many technicalities and very many logistics. If time permits and logistics permit, would want to have a meeting where we invite all the First Ladies, again the county First Ladies, and take them through what we went through with the First Lady of Kwale. And from there we make champions, more champions. It's not enough to have just 10 champions. We need more champions so that the word can spread, and we break the silence, and we do these things very systematically. Not things, but we do menstrual hygiene management more systematically, so that we ourselves are informed and therefore be able to influence decisions at a higher level in our counties.
And what are you going to share with the governor?
Well, the governor, when I see him today, it will be nice to share everything that I went through, including the lab, including the governor has to know that this is a priority in the county, because I have to break the silence with him, and in turn he will also have to break the silence with his people in the county. And for me, I think the governor is already on it, because he made it possible for the county to have a budget for sanitary towels. But it's not enough, because then sanitary towels, then what? You know, there is the breaking the silence. It's not just giving, delivering. We have to explain. We have to do the psychoeducation, which I have learned here. But also the disposal part is very, very key. So I'm going to press it upon him that the budget has to include all these three elements. Meaning breaking the silence, the management is safe, and the disposal.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time, and I have no doubt that we'll see a champion in you in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. It was my